Hey guys, it's Kip from Famous by Friday Pickleball. Got a brand new paddle to review. The new Engage Pursuit MX Ultra. This is the update or upgrade to the wildly popular Pursuit MX, which was a really good paddle. But Engage has thrown a lot of new technology at this new Ultra. It's got an R210 blended carbon fiber face. It's got a lot of texture to it. Engage says, and it actually says these words, it will give unmatched spin and will increase control and increase feel. Also, they've got a brand new core, a Control Pro Black polymer core, which is a proprietary material for Engage that they say is the softest core on the market. Once again, that is designed to increase control and reduce vibration. If you think back to the Pursuit MX, it's a really good paddle, but at times it was a little tough to control because it flexed and kind of threw the ball. I think Engage has really made an attempt to kind of soften that paddle a little bit, maybe with this new core, and provide control. They say the combo of the R210 carbon fiber face and the Pro Black polymer core will give a constant surface tension and a consistent rebound rate or a longer dwell time and give much more control. That makes this paddle, it's so exciting. This paddle is, if it combines the old Pursuit MX with a little control, that's going to be just amazing. It also has composite injected into the outer cells. We see a lot of companies doing that. It drags out the sweet spot. Once again, reduced vibration, increased sweet spot, more control. They also have edge technology. It bonds the edge to the paddle. A lot of companies are doing that as well. But that gives, once again, larger sweet spot, more control. So most everything that Engage did to this paddle is to increase control. Very excited to get out and hit this. Headed out to the courts right now. Hope you'll be there. You can hit this as well. The new Engage Pursuit MX Ultra. All right, guys, headed there right now. Hope to see you there. I'll be back. Okay, let's see if I can back in. I'm gonna try and spin this Pursuit MX one more time. I don't think I can. Hey guys, I'm back. Just spent the last 2 weeks with the new Engage Pursuit MX Ultra. This is really a cool paddle. All the things that Engage put into this paddle, the technology, the upgrades, they really were spot on, and they're really on display as I hit this paddle. From I think I mentioned in the opener, the combination of the R210 carbon fiber face, the control polymer core, from the composite that's injected around the perimeter, from the bonded surface at the edges, all of those things were designed for control. If you think back to the Pursuit MX, that's really what it was lacking. They've really gone after control, a large sweet spot, less vibration, and everything they did was spot on. The control, consistency, accuracy is absolutely there. You can park this paddle on a dime. If you aim for a spot and use proper form, it's going to go there. It's got great depth, easy depth. It's a good defensive paddle. The one thing you thought you would lose with all of that, with all the control being added to it, was power. But the service numbers are great. The power is still there. This is a really nice paddle. Easy to maneuver, large sweet spot. All of the things that put into this, the paddle, it's there. The combination of the R210 blended carbon fiber face and the control Pro Black polymer core is supposed to give constant surface tension and consistent rebound rate. It does that. Once again, that's dwell time that adds control, feel. It's all of those aspects are just great. It really does a good job at these things. So bravo to Engage for doing all of that. It really is good. Now, for a couple of things, they're a little bit concerning. Engage said that this paddle with the R210 blended carbon fiber face would have unmatched spin, quote unquote. This paddle doesn't hardly spin at all. You really have to alter your grip. You've got to do something to make this paddle spin. Not a huge deal for people who aren't spin enthusiasts, but for those of us that like to change your grip a little bit, do a little top spin drives, hit it a little bit harder so you can go right over the top of the net and still keep the ball in, or even slice the ball. It really does not grab the ball and spin at all, which shocked me because the surface has so much, it is really rough. Now, that brings me to the second part of that. This paddle's only been hit 2 weeks. Now, I'm on the court every day. I hit every day. But it was only on the court 2 weeks, and it is smooth right in here. Just absolutely smooth. There's no grit at all left. That's 2 weeks. And I was honestly shocked at how fast that wore off. Now, that's a good thing. It shows that I'm hitting the ball where I'm supposed to be hitting the ball. But you go out away from this, and it's still rough out here, but this is smooth, absolutely smooth. Now, this paddle costs $259 US, and in 2 weeks, that is smooth. It doesn't, that almost harbors back to the paddles with the grit paint on it, that we know the grit paint's going to wear off. But I don't know, that's 2 weeks. That was really fast for that to begin to wear off. Does it affect the play of the paddle? No. It is still crazy accurate. It's still got power. All of those things are still there. All the great attributes that this paddle has, it's still there. But even with the textured surface that's still down here, this paddle didn't have much spin at all. So the unmatched spin, I guess it just doesn't have much at all. And the surface wears out. But as far as negatives on what this paddle does well, I'm not really sure if those negatives really contradict the things that Engage went after, and really it does so well as far as, you know, the control and the power. Another thing, this paddle came in at 7.9 ounces. I did put some lead weights on it during testing just to kind of get it up to my normal 8.1, 8.2. I didn't change the balance point, but I did kind of get it up to my weight so my timing would still be the same. And it really brought this paddle. This paddle is just a really good paddle. I have two friends that love this paddle. They play with it. It doesn't affect their game at all. Yes, theirs is worn smooth too, but it doesn't affect the playability. So I am really anxious to hear if you guys are playing with this paddle, if you played with it, what your thoughts are. It is a good paddle. Engage, bravo. Did some really cool things with the technology in this paddle. I really like this paddle a lot. Like I said, I've got friends that play with it and really like it. I could play with it. Will it go in my bag? Probably not, because I kind of like to spin the ball a little bit. But it could. It's a good paddle. It really does some things well. So as always, guys, thank you for stopping by. Please hit like. Please subscribe. There's more content coming very, very, very soon. The Engage Pursuit MX Ultra. I'm excited to hear what you guys think of this paddle. All right, I'll be back.
I was fortunate. You were taking it easy on me. You were about to smoke that thing down the middle.